live from the headquarters of Book It Better. I like that, actually. That sounds pretty good, right? Live from the headquarters of Book It Better, it's Max Whitman, it's Cato, it's Impact Wrestling.
No pay-per-view yet.
No pay-per-view. Yeah, we screwed up. We thought we were at the Go Home show on our last episode. Turns out we're not. Unfortunately, we pretty much set everything up for that to be the Go Home show. So, we've thrown together an episode of Impact. This is the Go Home show. It's not going to have much flow. It's basically focused on just trying to get some pretty good ratings. So, let's jump right into it. Let's see how it is.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Alright, here we go. It's Johnny Impact opening the show. Cue the sad music. Johnny Impact. Johnny Impact broke his collarbone, or something like that. He separated something. This happened on an episode of Explosion that we didn't air, because it's Explosion, and nothing ever happens on Explosion. Wrong. So Johnny Impact is basically out to announce that due to this injury, he will miss the Turning Point pay-per-view. Fortunately, the doctors think he'll only be out for 30 days, so he will be back for our next pay-per-view. That's a burp. He will be back for our next pay-per-view, but unfortunately, he won't be at Turning Point. So he's come on out to just kind of make that announcement.
His segment actually got a pretty good rating. It got the show off to a really good start, and the crowd is pretty hot about it. Hot about a guy not able to wrestle.
They love it. They love it. Like, yeah, we love injuries. By the way, we're in front of 2,000 people here. Yes,
a little less than
in Alberta.
last week.
Not too bad, though. We're in Alberta. We're in front of 2,000 people. All right, next segment. Chris Jericho and Desmond Xavier. So, basically, Desmond, he hypes Turning Point. Jericho comes out and says, you know what? We'll do it right now. Chris Jericho issues the challenge. Xavier accepts, and we're going to get Desmond Xavier versus Chris Jericho right now. This is actually because Desmond Xavier is not working on Sunday. So,
and a good thing is this actual little back and forth exchange kept the crowd hot.
It does. It keeps it hot. They love this too. They're still pumped about the injury. And now they're feeding into this. Jericho was good. Let's see. Desmond Xavier did not come out of this looking good. That doesn't mean he was bad. It just means that Jericho was way better. But Xavier just working with Jericho is going to boost him up and going to help him out. It scores a 53. So 250s so far. We're doing good.
Not pretty bad.
We're going to go right into the Jericho-Xavier match. And it's a 63. I told you, Jericho can have a good match with anybody. Wow. Xavier at 33, Jericho at 75. Dude, Jericho can have a good match with anybody. I told you that.
Yeah. So
Jericho puts on a good show. 47-year-old Jericho versus, 13-year-old Desmond Xavier. Goes 63. Solid showing. Could be tough for the main event to top that.
It really is. I think we set up a really good show on this Impact. We focused on putting together quality matches. Not much storyline yet, but great matches overall.
Yeah, we swear we've got good storylines coming. All right, Cody versus Andrew Everett scores a 57. Now we're rolling. We're rolling here. Cody carries the match. He scores a 61. Andrew Everett a 34. I think what we're finding, at least for me, what I'm finding is that we've got some good, solid ring generals. Yeah. So we don't have a whole ton of talent, but the 4 or 5 guys that we do have to kind of carry the matches can carry anybody to a good match. Everett debuts his old school heel gimmick, gets an above average rating. Good solid effort there, 57, a C-. This is our 4-way tag match, 8-man tag. It's The Unforgiven debuting. That's Hangman Page and Jay White debuting as a tag team, The Unforgiven, versus Joseph Park and Chandler Park versus The Scene versus Moose and DJZ. Adam Page is going to get the win over Moose. Moose was not happy about jobbing out to Adam Page. No. Let's see. Park gets a 59. Jay White a 36. Page a 33.
It's not too bad for the young guys.
What did Moose get? Moose had a 43. It's actually not a bad match all around. Moose is pissed that he had to take the loss, but it had to happen.
You know what? Joseph Park this is second week in a row putting on a really good performance.
Yeah.
he may need to get better matches.
Okay, fair enough. Honestly, if he can carry Chandler, I don't know how old Chandler Park is. I can't even click it.
I believe he's in his 20s.
If he's in his
mid-20s.
if the two Parks can work together, I mean, honestly, because Joseph, let's be honest, Abyss is past his prime.
Exactly.
But if he can kind of help Chandler Park come into his prime, then I'm all for it. Next segment, we get Austin Aries and the Briscoes versus Pentagon Jr. and Steiner and Drake. That scores a 58. Pentagon Jr. hinted at a face turn, but it got little reaction. It's fine. It's no big deal. Aries looked excellent. Aries pulls a 76. Everyone else is in the 40s or the high. Scott Steiner had a 35?
He's not happy. I don't think Scott's happy.
Oh, that's why he was visibly tiring toward the end.
He's old.
Yeah, Steiner's low. He's old. He got gassed. We
know better next time, Scotty.
But a 58, a C-, another good one. Honestly, this show kind of flows like a New Japan show right now. It's just kind of tag team matches, pushing storylines, not much angles and segments. Yeah. But I like it. I
will say this match is probably one of the only matches in the lineup tonight that actually has any type of implication on the pay-per-view coming up.
Yes. Except for the next one. Our main event does.
Oh, this should be great.
Aries. So here's Aries and Pentagon Jr. cutting a promo here. Aries. It doesn't even say who. It says he was pretty good. So it's about 70. Solid. Handle changes. No, we don't want to turn Pentagon yet. Pentagon's hinting at a face turn. That has to do. That may or may not come now. Yeah. So he may or may not come. But he's basically showing. The long story short, when him and Phoenix were interacting, and it's one thing about recording this kind of stuff that it does when it says it down there. It kind of blows it up. It says he's hinting at a face turn. It kind of blows that up. It's not something that we would obviously say, but for the sake of creativity, it's either going to be Pentagon or Phoenix turning. That's kind of where that storyline is going. So we'll see. It may or may not come. We'll see how they interact with each other. If they could speak English, it'd be a lot easier to progress that storyline. Yeah,
but we lost Conan, so...
But they don't. And we lost Conan. Yeah, we lost Conan to CMLL. Gone. So our interpreter is gone. We need to get a new interpreter for them. Next segment. It's our main event of the evening.
I'm thinking 68.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, we don't want that. No, continue. Thank you. 58. All right. Not terrible.
I was off.
You were off by 10. Eddie Edwards pulls a 64. Seidel at 52, Petey at 53, and Homicide at 50.
Pretty good match overall, actually.
Yeah, Eddie Edwards. Oh, actually, we forgot to say who gets the win in that last match. Well, they could see it. Who won that last match? Aries, right?
Aries won the match.
Aries pinned, Aries pinned Pentagon, and then in that promo, he basically said, I beat you. What did he say?
He pretty much said, I pinned you. Then the segment after that, he grabs the mic, said, I pinned you, I beat you, I'm going to do it again at the pay-per-view.
Bitch.
That's
what he says. Those the bitch in there.
Before the mic was on, it was a bitch in
there. It was a bitch in there. I was going to 58. I'm okay with that. That's a decent main event. This show's going to gain its popularity, and we're hot going into Turning Point.
And that's what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted to build momentum for the guys in the pay-per-view coming up.
In this one, Eddie Edwards is going to defeat Homicide. So he gets the win. Edwards gets the win. That's 2 in a row. Now, he did... actually, televised, it's only 1. He had to win on Explosion. But televised, it's only 1. We're going to end the show here. Another 58. It says we used Desmond and Xavier far too much, but we increased our popularity in 46 regions. So this is our best show so far. I'm cool with it. I'm happy.
I mean...
Closing statements, Cato.
Right now, we're on the right path. Every show is getting better and better and better. So hopefully our pay-per-view is 60s or higher, I'm hoping. I think we can hit that mark. So we're going to have another episode of Explosion before the pay-per-view. So you guys won't see that. But hopefully no one gets hurt. So
hopefully nobody dislocates their clavicular or sternum or whatever it was.
Yeah. So that'll be.
I'm assuming that's a collarbone.
I hope so.
All right. Well, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for watching. Check us out next time, and I don't know, everyone after that.